Who's your commander?
Good luck.
Equip.
Move to combat.
Resolves.
Now, before you attack
Does
me,
anyone have an answer?
well played.
Good game.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. My name is DJ. This is the Jumbo Commander YouTube channel, and I would like to wish you a happy holidays and Merry Christmas. What a time for giving gifts. Except, giving gifts to the Magic player in your life is incredibly difficult. I actually can't give you any good advice for specific Magic cards to give the Magic player in your life. They could have the card. It could be legal in the format they play or not. And to be fair, a lot of the places that you would go, like Target or Walmart, they might have some Magic stuff that doesn't really go the distance for a lot of Magic players. So I have for you a gift-giving guide for the holiday season full of awesome stuff that you can give away. Now, the first thing that a lot of people do is they hop onto Amazon. It's the place you shop in this crazy, crazy world. And you could look and try to find some Commander products. And there is some good stuff on here. Like, look at this 2 Commander deck pack for $34. That's really solid. This right here, $23 for this when the face card is already going for like $7 or $8. Yeah, like this seems like a really good fit for some people. But also there's some things that aren't that great. Like, people could be tricked by $220 for an old Commander deck. I mean, even this deck right here, this Jared deck, which by the way, I think is super fun to play, great for new players, not super popular. It should not be $37 or $34 or $36 or even $31. These are all a little bit expensive because if you compare it to, let's go over to Card Kingdom, and now we're talking about some different prices. That Primal Genesis that was almost $40 is $28. So your big box store is not always giving you those best prices. So take a look around. One thing that's a little bit difficult even with Commander decks is that these decks are so specific. This Enhanced Evolution is a mutate deck, and that doesn't fit into every Commander collection immediately. Same thing with this Ruthless Regiment. It's a humans aggro deck. Doesn't always fit in. Symbiotic Swarm kind of fits in because it's just all those different card types. Tireless Wisdom is a cycling deck. I mean, even if you did want to pay that much money, people might not want that specific of a strategy. So even these precons could be a little bit specific for buying cards. If you're looking for Commander decks for new players, young players, we're back at Cool Stuff Inc. Again, sponsor the Jumbo Commander YouTube channel, but I really do like this product that they put out. They are new player Commander decks. They're $15. They're not full of expensive cards. They're full of reasonable cards and bulk cards, but it's still 100 cards put together in a cohesive deck for new players to play. And I've had a lot of fun using these as presents, so it's something that you should keep in mind too. If you're buying cards for the new player that's not a Commander player, Cool Stuff Inc. has these skirmish decks for $10, very solid. And then also if you head on over to Card Kingdom, they have something really similar too. Go over here to exclusives and look at these rookie decks and these battle decks. They're really good. The rookie decks are really cheap at $7. Comparable though would be these battle decks. $10. Again, all of these decks are not filled with $10 in value. Like, no matter where you're getting them from, they're full of bulk, but they're bulk put together in an interesting, balanced way that's there to give to people to have fun. Now, of course, you could buy super special promotional cards. In fact, there's a Secret Lair super drop available if you want to give your friend the gift of a printout, because these will not be shipped until way into next year. But this could be a promo pack that some people would be excited about getting, and there's a lot of different choices. Just a quick note, some people really dislike Secret Lairs. And so even this special promo holiday thing directly from the company is not a slam dunk for every Magic player. All right, speaking of customization, I'm a big fan of bling. I love altered cards. I love promo cards. And alter sleeves is a really inexpensive way to get that premium feel for specific cards. Now, you're gonna have to know your friend pretty well to know what altered sleeves to get for them. But if you know what their commander is and you've seen it across the battlefield from you, then you can probably pick out a cool sleeve. For example, Kenrith the Return King. Like, this is a sleeve that I'm gonna get. Like, Kenrith's background is boring, but then this sleeve makes him look like he's in an epic haul. I love it. And $6 is pretty reasonable. So I think I'm a fan of altered sleeves. So let's talk about something every Magic player needs, and that's sleeves for your cards. Just a disclaimer, I'm sponsored by Dragon Shield Sleeves, and I'm suggesting you buy Dragon Shield Sleeves. They are actually by far my favorite sleeves. So I think that I'm steering you right by suggesting them, but they are truly awesome. But they're also a little bit expensive sometimes. So maybe the average player doesn't pick up $12 for sleeves. Wait a second, $12 for sleeves? I'm pretty sure that's not exactly right. Let's hop on over to Cool Stuff Inc. and oh my gosh, it's like I planned it. The newest sleeves that they have, like 2020 sleeves, are $9.50. And by the way, this is the Christmas one. Awesome. But I'm a fan of Dragon Starry Night. Like, they're so cool and they look really good and they're high quality and they're under 10 bucks. Follow-up disclaimer, Cool Stuff Inc. is the sponsor of mine. But Cool Stuff Inc. isn't always the cheapest, so shop around. If you're looking to make some stuff on Cool Stuff Inc. cheaper, Jumbo 5 gives you 5% off your order, but their Dragon Shield sleeves are under $10, and for the most part, that beats out Amazon. So take a look and get some really high quality sleeves for your friends. Now, if your cards are sleeved up and protected and gorgeous, I think that you need to take a look at Inked Gaming to get the very best playmats because they have tons of custom playmats. I'm going to suggest these playmats right here by the artist Rachel Weeks, who is a Magic content creator. She's been on game nights. Follow her on Twitter. She played a game of Commander against her recently, and she's awesome. But more importantly, she does art right. Look at all of these amazing stained glass playmats right here. You know what? I mentioned a Jared deck. Like, get going. Get some rhinos in your life. You know, or if you have that dinosaur deck that I mentioned, like the first clicked on, look at this legendary dinosaurs. It's very cool style. But you know what? If she's not your style, go find something that is, because Inked Gaming has a lot. Of course, you could put anything on a playmat. Inked Gaming does custom playmats. They're reasonably priced and they're great quality. So put a picture of you. Don't put a picture of you in your playmat. Put a picture of your cat or something really cool, like some awesome art that you've done. And hopefully you can give something really cool to your friend. Actually, do put a picture of you on it and then give it to your friend. Could you imagine if you like gave someone a playmat with your face on it? You're like, here you go. I want you to have this. And it's just your friend staring at you. Please don't do this. I mentioned building your own playmat. Why not consider supporting a content creator that you love by buying their playmat? This is the Tolarian Community College store, and there's a lot of cool stuff on this store, but also they've got some really cool playmats. This dies to removal playmat, awesome, 20 bucks, supports something that you like and supports awesome people. Loading Ready Run is over here. They've got lots of good stuff too. I mean, don't you want a Gib pin? Yes, you do. So if you have a content creator that you really like, you can support them and kind of share the love with some friends that also like them. You know, speaking of altars, why don't you get the exact tokens that you're looking for? Take a look at an Infinitoken dry erase tokens. They're cool tokens and you can do anything you want with them and make any sort of tokens. I really like their holiday themed tokens where we have the 12 Days of Christmas token style. 12 goblins drumming, 11 pipers piping, 10 lords a leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a milking. Good job, food. 7 birds Then the birds a laying, one golden ring for treasure. I don't need to do this for you. Why am I just singing this song? But literally you can see that they can put anything on a token, and it's your own creativity that's going to make them cool. Infinitokens, good stuff. So let's say you like the idea of Infinitokens, but your friends are really bad at art. Considering looking at the original Magic Art store, and they have a series of playmats that are crazy amazing. If you look at all of them, you can find some playmats here that are truly epic. I have this day's playmat and it just looks amazing. They're one of the only places where you can actually have magic art sort of legally placed on playmats. You can't just take copyrighted magic art and just put them on your own playmat. It's not a thing. Also on here, if you need some people doing tokens, you know, they're selling tokens, and look at this beast. It's very cute. I have to say though, $2 for a token is a little bit rough for me. I'd much rather have Infinitokens. But these custom playmats, man, you cannot put a price on Ancient Carp. Well, $40 is the price for Ancient Carp, but you know what I mean. It's magical. There is also some magic apparel out there that is surprisingly cheap and looks really good. This is from Kohl's, so you can just order this online. I know I got the K cut off up there, but there's some really good magic stuff. I bought this shirt. I love it. It's so cool. But they have all sorts of different styles. Where else? I'll show you the other shirt I bought. You might have seen this on this channel, but there's some. Yes, I bought this one too. Look at this. Yes, I love it so much. But do you know what? It doesn't matter who you are. They have some really good, cool looking stuff on there. Like if you like the modern art, this is awesome. You know, that's from Ikoria, and it's one of the more recent sets. We got some more Ikoria art, but there's pages and pages of magic apparel on here for all different types of people. So if you're like me and want to tell the world, hey, talk to me about magic cards, then this is for you. I mean, come on. Don't you want to be wearing a tog around everywhere? I know you do. Retro red monster tee? Oh, it's not even called a tog. Oh, that's sad. But these shirts are really incredible. I love the style on them. They're really cool and not that expensive, so I'd say pick them up. Finally, we have a suggestion from Twitter. One of the best things that they really wanted for the holidays was a webcam, so they could literally play Magic. Spell Table is a great program so that you can play webcam Magic with your friends. And that's all we really want to do, is hang out with our friends and enjoy each other's company and play this great game. So maybe finding extra ways for us to connect and play with each other, that's what you should aim for the holiday. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching this. This is by no means a comprehensive list, and hopefully you know your friends well enough to get them exactly what they're looking for. Maybe you're the Magic player and you're making a Christmas list for your family that doesn't really understand the Magic thing, and you could just say, hey, buy these sleeves or buy this t-shirt, and they'll get that. Hopefully you get everything that you want for the holidays. I want to thank you so much for all of your love and support. Thank you. Let me know in the comments down below if there's anything that I missed, because people will be looking for those great holiday gift ideas down there in the comments. Thank you, patrons. Again, thank you, Cool Stuff Inc. Thank you, Dragon Shield. So many thank yous. But most importantly, thank you for watching. Have a great holiday.